Hey guys, I'm just here to show you how to put up a SlackLine, as the name of the video suggests. I've got a SlackLine Industries baseline for putting up today, and I've also got a sling from another SlackLine, because there are two ways that people use to put up SlackLines, with a sling, or some SlackLines don't need them, so I'll show you how to use both. So let's go from there. Alrighty, so first thing will be to get the SlackLine itself and just chuck out the slack. If you're setting your SlackLine up around a tree or around someone else's stuff, it's probably a good thing to do to use a tree protector. Just wrap it around. And we'll have a bit of Velcro that you stick back onto itself. You can really use anything, towel, anything will do. And for the first end, I'll show you how to do it with the sling. It will get my lovely cameraman to bring the camera over a little closer. Got Dan helping me with the camera today. You may have seen him floating around some of the other videos. So what you want to do is wrap your sling around your tree or post or whatever you want to put it around. You can either set it up like that and put the sling around there, or just pull it through. I'll do that for the sake of today because it helps hold it on there. Makes it a little easier. Grab the end of your SlackLine, grab your shackle through the end of the SlackLine, then shackle to your sling. Make sure that's done up all the way, because having your SlackLine come undone and flinging a shackle at 100 miles an hour probably wouldn't be too much fun. After that, hold your SlackLine in your hands and just walk it out to make sure there's no twists in it. Perhaps should have thrown it out a bit better, but that's alright. Luckily this isn't on the internet for the world to see. So you've got it so you know when you pull it tight that one side will be up, one side will be down, there'll be no twists in it. Makes it easy if there's writing on your SlackLine, because obviously you can keep it the same way up the whole time. Then just chuck it on the ground, make sure you know which side's up. Alright, so for this end, we've got your ratchet, and I won't be using a sling for this end, I'll just be using the ratchet through its own loop, which is pretty standard for lots of SlackLines around, especially the basic SlackLines that you find. I won't bother putting tree protector on this pole because it's my pole and I can ruin it if I want to. So just get my cameraman to come over again. Roughly at the same height as your SlackLine on the other end. Get your SlackLine around the pole, just pull it through its own loop. And then what you want to do is fold your SlackLine in half, so when you pull it tight, it bunches up against one edge and then folds out flat again. Because that way when you put tension through the line, it'll all be nice and flat. Alright, so we've got the sling around the post, roughly the same height as it is down the other end. Also important, if you're just starting out, not higher than crutch height, because I can guarantee you fall off with it, legs either side of the line, it's going to be pretty uncomfortable because you're not just falling down, the line's flicking back up. So keep that in mind. Anyway, alright, so Dan's thinking about someone getting hit in the nuts by a SlackLine, but don't worry about that. Grab the end of your SlackLine, still the same way up as before, bring it through your ratchet and back through on the same side, and then just pull through your slack. So, got most of the slack through. I'm going to pan over this way a little bit. Pull through the last of it. This way you can get it relatively tight before you even start with the ratchet. And then just crank it up. This is obviously why it's pretty important that your bolt's done up nicely. When you close up your ratchet, make sure it's closed all the way in, because again, you don't want that coming undone while you're on it. Grab the rest of your slack line. Maybe just tie it off to something to keep it out of the way. And that's it. You got your slack line. If you're watching this, I'm guessing that you're probably pretty new to hopping on a slack line, so you should check out the other video, which will be in the description below, with a few little things to help you walk on a slack line. If you made it to the end, like the video, you've stuck it out this far, you may as well like it. Comment on it if it's helped you. See you in the next one.